Greetings, Mr. President, and congratulations on 10 whole remarkable years of Mustard Seed Group of companies. Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Abongwa from womb. I love to work, I love to serve. I think summarily that's who I am.
Okay, companies. How did that name come about? Let's go back in time.
That's an interesting question. Actually, the first name that we had, and then we moved to Mustard Seed when we created this company on the 1st of August 2016. The name is inspired from the Bible, specifically in the scripture where Jesus said that even if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, be moved from here and go and be placed in the ocean, and it will happen. So it's the belief system that I had. I know that my background is small, my family is not known, my resources as at the time when we were starting the company was very minimal. So based on that scripture, though we were small as a mustard seed, we still are small now relative to where we are going. We believe that we can move mountains. So the name is inspired by the scripture, by the Bible.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you spoke about Breakthrough Electronics. How old were you when you started that?
I was 18, 19, probably.
Oh my God, 18, 19?
Yes.
And you had the ideology of starting a company already?
I would say starting and running a company has been a very, very old idea. You know, when you are young, we all have those dreams, right?
Sure.
I think everybody dreams from a very young age, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can already take.
I didn't dream at all. I didn't dream. All I cared about at that time was food, sleep, play. So I didn't dream.
You are very successful yourself. I know you must have been dreaming.
Come on, don't flatter me. Come on, don't do that.
And you're not old, right? So you're very young and you have a lot of accomplishment, and I think it's sponsored from dreams. But great people are humble, so I'm learning, man.
So at 19, you came up with the idea and you decided to put this idea into something feasible.
Actually.
Okay, so where exactly did you start Breakthrough Electronics?
Breakthrough Electronics started in Bentley as well. And if I may just give you a brief background, I was into repairs. I repaired phones, TVs, and installed satellite dishes and stuff like that. So it was mainly a repair shop. And I could have 1 or 2 chargers that I sell, you know, and I remember having a few air fresheners in the counter.
Oh, you had ACs?
No, air fresheners. The one you spray.
Oh, okay.
In the container.
Oh.
I think there is a picture of that. Maybe
okay.
I will.
At the time you were living luxury, kind of.
I think one gift I've been blessed with is contentment. At every level of my life, including now, I am very dissatisfied with my level, but I am extremely contented. So I am not desperate, but I'm not satisfied. So I wouldn't call it luxury, but I would say I was okay. I've always been okay. I'm still okay. And I think I'll continue to be okay.
That's a nice
By
thing
God's
to
grace,
learn. That's a very nice thing to learn, contentment. I think I should grab that. Even before you grab what you can, I think I should grab that. I have to be contented.
Yeah, we all
even
have
with the
to.
little I have.
Yes, you have to be contented.
Okay. So now, when you started to run Breakthrough Electronics, what was that vision ahead of you? Was it just the Breakthrough Electronics, or you saw something bigger than Breakthrough Electronics?
To be very honest with you, when I had Breakthrough Electronics, it was mostly for survival. I actually trained myself from high school right up until university, and that was basically for survival, to eat. Yes. Unfortunately, a few years later, the business died, and I spent about 2 years in the house before Mustard Seed Group of Companies was born. So the whole big vision was born with Mustard Seed, but Breakthrough Electronics was just out of survival. And there are many other things I've done. Selling firewood, selling gateau, selling puff-puff, clearing farms. I've sold kerosene as well. I don't know how they call it in modern English, Bambi for hair. What is Bambi in English? I don't know. You know, when agencies bring bags,
And
you go carry on your head.
you have to carry
Yes, that
those
thing.
Bambi boys.
Yeah, I've done that for survival as well. But the whole big vision was born together with Mustard Seed. The entire group of companies was written. There was no money then, but the vision was big. So it was written very clearly, and step by step we're hoping to accomplish the vision.
Okay. Now, before we ride on, you spoke about Mustard Seed coming into existence 1st of August 2016. If I vividly remember, that should have been at the heart of the crisis.
Yes, that was just a few months before the crisis broke out.
Okay.
Broke out, yeah.
So, how were you able to manage the challenges?
First of all, I believe that there is no challenge that comes to a man that is more than him. It's something I hold very dear. And once a challenge has come to you, it's because you have what it takes to handle it. I would say that it also gave us a unique opportunity to be certain that what we are doing is what we should be doing, because every vision you have will receive a lot of questions from the society, from yourself, from your health, from your pocket, and everything. So I would say we worked very hard. We kept on pushing. We made some progress, but I would give everything to God's favor. Yes, because it all boils down to that. You can work so hard and you cannot, so it's been God, I would say.
From the beginning, I said a company that's built on a biblical perspective. I can imagine how spiritual that company can be. At this point in time, I feel like my thing is shaky. Okay, so
don't get me wrong, I'm not a pastor.
Don't you think you can be one?
I don't consider myself very spiritual.
Okay.
Yes, right. But I consider myself a child of God. And I think we all are. I consider you a child of God as well. And I think that as human beings, there is very little we can achieve if we don't have God as someone that we rely on to move forward. Yes, so that's the perspective. It's not like,
Okay. So, finally, when you moved from Bangui, where exactly did you go to?
So, when the company started in Bangui in 2016, a few years later, we moved to Bamenda. But we had an incident. One of our managers there was harassed, by a lot of stuff related to the crisis, and we had to move the headquarters further. Right? I've had several encounters which perhaps maybe we can share some other time. But from Bamenda, we then moved to Boya in the year 2020, and our headquarters have been in Boya since 2020. Yeah.
And so far, you've been expanding and expanding and expanding. First time I came across this name, I realized that Mustard Seed was not just about construction. It was about different visions that came with the entire brand. Okay, so could you tell me a little bit more about the visions?
Okay, so Mustard Seed is a group of companies, like the name Mustard Seed Group of Companies, and construction is under the Department of Real Estate, Construction and Building Materials. So that's just one department. So we have other departments: Department of Agriculture and Food Processing, Department of Automobile, Department of Arts and Cinematography, Fashion, Beauty and Textile, Health and Biomedical Sciences. And I would say, let me give this perspective, right? Because this might sound all big. As far as the global vision is concerned, I would place our success rate or our accomplishment rate to about 7.8%. So there is still a long way to go. We have more than 90% to go. But if I may just give a statement regarding the hospital, the Department of Health and Biomedical Sciences, I think it's one of the sites that we will tour. We are constructing an ultramodern hospital at Chico Douala Road. We hope to bring affordable care to the people and stuff like that. So there are many of these companies that are still at the baby phase. Okay. Like the hospital, we're still constructing. We're currently at the classroom level and so on. But the construction department is more dominant because that is a department that is fully active. We have constructed several houses in several regions of the country, and we have a proven track record of satisfied clients. And usually when somebody hears about Mustard Seed, the first thing that comes to their mind is construction, but that's that is less than 10% of what mustard seed is.
Okay. Something actually amazes me, which is amongst everything you could choose to do, the hospital idea.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel like when it comes to health services, I'm not going to be biased here, but I'll be a little bit honest. I think somehow we're still a little bit behind on how we handle our health and healthcare services generally. Now, what pushed you particularly to move to that hospital ideology?
I think a lot of our people die not because of the devil, it's because of
the devil is always guilty. Oh,
yeah. And you know, it's very easy to blame the devil when there are other things that could have solved the problem.
Yeah.
Personally, I believe that there are many things that are prayer points in our country and in Africa that should not be a prayer point at all. And I'm talking from a Christian perspective. For instance, you shouldn't be praying and hoping that you get a good doctor or that you have access to healthcare. It should be available. So I read some disturbing statistics about how many women die while giving birth, while bringing life. And a huge percentage of that is tied to poor medical environment or medical equipment or medical facilities and so on. So this vision is to bring advanced medical care to the people at an affordable price. So I don't actually see Mustard Seed Hospital, as we call it, as a profit-making institution. But of course it will make money, but it will be making that money as a byproduct. The main goal is to bring advanced and affordable medical care that is accessible at an affordable price. So I don't actually see Mustard Seed Hospital, as we call it, as a profit-making institution. But of course it will make money, but it will be making that money as a byproduct. The main goal is to bring advanced and affordable medical care that is accessible to the common man. So that's it. And who knows, we might be able to save one life.
Okay, I think I'm not hoping to become sick, but I'll definitely be visiting that hospital, even if it's just for the bed, because I can picture how good the environment is going to be, how clean, how beautiful, the standard, I can picture it. I'm not going to fall sick, definitely, but I'll definitely be visiting there.
Yeah, and if I may say something about the hospital, right? We have the general wards, we have private wards, we have VIP wards, we have VVIP wards.
Oh my God.
So among the compartments in the hospital, you can have a complete apartment, sitting room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and
in
a family. Yes, a family could just come. Let's say a family wants a private time there with their father or their mother or their brother or their sister or any loved one. They could just be there in a home, and they're literally as if they're in their house. And who knows, somebody could just want, somebody like you, I know you work really hard, you could want to have some physical exam by a doctor, and you could come for the weekend and have the doctors there check you, and just to, you know, ensure that every part of the body is functioning well. So it's not going to be just for people who are sick. We are also going to have a lot of educational or preventive health. I don't know how they call it, I'm not a medical practitioner, but they feel like you can have access to information that can help you not to be sick in the first place. Yes, that's what I'm saying, that it's the main objective is not to make money. The main objective is to save lives and to prevent deaths that are preventable, sicknesses that are preventable, and so on and so forth. And yeah.
At this point in time, I've never heard anyone envy a hospital, but I think I am envying this hospital. I might be amongst the first clients somehow. I don't know. I'll just come and make myself comfortable.
It will be an honor to have you, and I'm sure the
are you going to welcome me?
Unfortunately, I don't think I will work in the hospital. If I work in the hospital, I might.
I'm trying to imagine someone who usually deals with the plan.
Yeah, construction and everything.
And then in a hospital.
Yeah, if I'm to work in Monster City Hospital, I'll probably be a cleaner. I just clean, right? Because I don't. What use am I in a hospital? Maybe to clean, smile, greet people.
Yeah, I think your smile would be able to brighten the patient's faces somehow.
And smile.
You can clean and you can smile.
Yes.
Two additional abilities.
True, but then, as far as the hospital is concerned, we are looking at having something very professional.
Okay.
If there is something that a radiologist needs to do, that person needs to do. If he needs a pediatrician, if he needs an oncologist or whoever, so it's supposed to be a specialist-oriented kind of thing, not guesswork kind of stuff. So I don't think I'm qualified to even be a hospital administrator because I don't have the knowledge. I'm not trained to be a medical practitioner. Right? So just because I am the founder or the vision bearer, or we're trying to construct a hospital, I don't have to lead. I would not want to lead. But of course, I would have to oversee to ensure that the vision is going according to plan, to see that the common man is benefiting. So I can look at records and stuff like that, but I'm not going to run it because I might run it to the ground. So I will not be running the hospital.
Honestly, it really amazes me that in this time, in this generation, there is still somebody who values competence a lot. That's one thing that we lack.
Thank you.
Yes, I know a lot of people would not want to look at it from the same perspective. They would be at the forefront and they would think that, okay, I can multitask. Okay, I have the finances to start up a hospital, or I have the idea to run a hospital, and then before you know it, they're already in the middle doing one or two things. But I think that you value other people's lives, you value other people's health, and you're looking at yourself from a competent perspective. Like, can I do this? If I am not fit, then let someone who is competent do that. And I actually think that is good for health, because health is wealth, like they say, right? Okay, so what is the vision you see ahead for Mustard Seed Group of Companies?
The vision this year?
In a couple of years to come.
I would say that our goals are split into several sectors. We have 10-year goals, we have 5-year goals, and we have yearly goals. We have some things loading.
Okay, I like this one.
Yeah.
Some things loading.
Yes, and this is it, right? Sometimes, of course, I can talk about the hospital. The building is standing there and work is ongoing, or we have reached a certain level. But I believe in keeping certain things to mature and ripe and ripen. So there's a lot in the pipeline. But for anybody who might be watching, who might be inspired by whatever we're talking here, what I can say for now is that our goals are split into 10 years, into 5 years, and into yearly goals. So we have some things loading. So hopefully we might be meeting in the days ahead to have conversations about maybe a department is springing forth, or maybe something new is happening, and we can be able to, show the journey along. So yeah, we do have those goals.
It would actually be very beautiful to watch that journey. I kind of feel that your life could be put out there in form of a movie, because you're an inspiring person. Honestly, I'll be honest. You can take that as a compliment. You're an inspiring person.
Thank you, though.
At this point, I feel like my drive and my motivation is not really that powerful. Probably I need to tap some grace from you.
Thank you. I am kind of surprised because I continue to see myself as the boy from womb, and I continue to see everything that I'm able to do with my team as a rare privilege. Yes, so to be honest with you, I see myself more privileged than special. I don't even see myself special. If I see myself special, I'm just seeing myself like every human being is special. So since I'm a human being, I am special too.
Okay.
Yes, but I wouldn't, and I'm being very frank, I don't see myself inherently better than anyone. And I think maybe that is part of my driving force. Right?
Humility somehow, because I was able to pick that without you even saying it.
Some people think I'm humble.
Some people
But
think. That's a bold assumption to make. Just think.
No, because I don't really think I'm humble.
What makes you think you're not humble?
I think I have imperfections. A lot.
Of course, man wasn't born perfect, and our perfections shape who we are.
Absolutely.
So of course, you're not supposed to be perfect, but I admire the fact that aside everything you've achieved and how far you've come, you're still humble. Like you mentioned being a cleaner in the hospital.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay,
No.
take a look at this, right? Take a look at this. The reason why I think I'm not humble is because I try to keep myself in check.
Okay.
When I look at the global vision, Master Seed group of companies, 15 different companies, and I look at our current growth rate, the construction company, the automobile we're trying to set up, the hospital we are building, the agriculture or whatever, everything that is ongoing right now is just about 7.8%. Now, take Master Seed group of companies as an example that I have written as the founder. My current score sheet is 8.7%. 8 over 100 or 7.8 over 100. You see that there's no reason to be proud, right? So what I would say is that I hope that by the time we have reached 90%, by the time there's a lot of money and everything, I'm still humble. That's when I will agree that I'm humble. But what I can agree now is that I fight deliberately not to be proud. Yes, I am consciously sensitive to not be proud. I agree, I can take that for now. But my humility cannot be measured now that I'm still broke, kind of.
So you say you're a pro. Before the entire Mustard Seed, who were you as Mr. Bertrand Abongwa? Not even Mr. I think the young 19-year-old boy. Who was Bertrand Abongwa?
I was me. I was still me.
Okay.
So this is it, right? If the company has changed me, I think it has. It definitely has. I shouldn't say it. It has made me better in terms of patience and tolerance. But I continue to see myself as Bertrand Abongwa from home. The boy from the village. Yes, I continue to see myself as an ordinary Cameroonian who has been given a unique privilege to start up a business that can create employment and better the country. I continue to be very careful with that privilege, because one thing about a privilege, if you're not careful with it, if you abuse it, it can be taken away by God, I would say. And it's humbling because Master Seed is not the first business I started. I started a few businesses and they died. And I worked really hard.
They didn't feel they died.
Yeah, they died. You know, a business closes down and you are in debt. It has quenched, right? So
okay, now I get the vocabulary.
Then this started in the midst of the crisis, and we are not big yet. And this is not a humble statement. Based on where we are going, we are not big at all. Because what stifles growth is when you begin to think you are big when you are not. So you must look yourself in the eye and say you are not big. That's what I tell myself. Sometimes I talk to myself in the third person. Now, we started this in the within the crisis, and it is still alive. I don't think that is on the hard work. It's a privilege. So I don't see myself different because of Master Seed or the company. I do not. If at all, it's rather a huge responsibility to be humble. Now, this is my problem with power, right? Power is a very dangerous thing, and I believe that the more power you have, the more humble you should be. Take a good example. If I let my emotions overtake me, I could come into the office one day and I fire somebody. That is power.
Have you done that before?
No, I have not.
Are you planning to do that?
No, I wouldn't want to. So when you are powerful, you are dangerous. You have to be humble.
Okay.
If you're a president, you're a governor, you're a military captain, you're a military general, you have to be humble because you are powerful.
Okay.
If the governor, for instance, decides that tonight we will sleep in the cell, he can make it happen. Because he's powerful, he's dangerous, right? So the more powerful I get, I have to go down instantly. You get my point? So the company is like a personal discipline, a personal training on character. You will meet people that will test you. Some employees have tested me and they continue to. Jesus, they will test you. They will say, you will say you are a vision bearer. We shall see. Some customers, my goodness, thanks to all our customers though. But some customers, wonderful thing. You can ask a customer that, what was really your goal? Because but all those things, they train you, they build your patience. And if you allow them to work on you, they can make you a better person. Yeah, they can.
You spoke about the testing you. I kind of felt that. Okay, so about Mustard Seed Hope. What are the objectives of Mustard Seed Hope?
Mustard Seed Hope is not part of Mustard Seed Group of Companies. It's an association that we created alongside. It's a non-profit. It's designed to identify talent, to help young people identify talent and to help young people to be self-sufficient. So that's the vision. Help you identify your talent, help you to be self-sufficient. That could either be through free training. We could train you how to install solar energy, how to be a builder, how to be an iron bender, how to be a carpenter, how to be a tiler. Practical things that can put food on your table. So that's the objective. Help you identify your potential, help you nurture it, help you be self-reliant, summarily speaking.
Okay. So do you have any future plans for Mustard Seed Hope, like expanding?
Yeah, of course. We had our first talent show in Bangui in 2019. We paused due to the crisis and several other challenges. Last year we did have one, which was based in Boya, where we had contestants and we gave cash prizes and so on and so forth. And we are hoping to make it bigger, but we are hoping to make it bigger progressively. So we started in Bangui, now we've moved to Boya, and we will keep expanding, and in the near future it could be something national and something big. Because I believe that there are people out there who have a lot of potential, who have a lot of talent, but they do not have a platform.
Yeah,
that's true. And I am a good example, right? Someone that had never met me trusted us with our first project.
Okay.
That was a trust, that was a platform. Now, based on the realization of that first project, we could show you and say, hey, this is a house we've built. And that set up a domino effect. So perhaps if that first person did not give us that house, we might not have been known. That was a platform. And before that contract was given, we had been called for tens of contracts, tens of projects, and nobody gave us. So somebody must give you a platform. And we intend to do that for as many people as possibly can.
Oh. At this point, I feel like you're not just concentrating on the adults, you're not just concentrating on those who are already finding their parts somewhere. I think you're focusing on the younger people, you're focusing on the younger generation as well, which is very, very essential, because I think there are a lot of youths these days with talents, but like you rightly said, there is no platform.
True.
And there is no source of motivation. I'm going to take an example. I don't want it to be personal, but Nigeria, for example, if you look at how Nigeria pushes their talents,
True.
They would push you with everything they have on social media, whatever it takes to get you out there. But when we get back here, it's a different story. Instead, the talents that we have, we try to hide, and then the little ones that they push out there are those useless ones. I'm sorry for calling them useless, but they are those ones that do not have any positive impact. Someone said if you want to trend in this country, the best thing to do is do something negative. It's pretty easy.
Absolutely.
It just moves from one place to the other, and before you know it, you've gone viral for the wrong reasons. but going viral for the right reason is a problem. So imagine that Mustard Seed Hope develops and becomes this very large platform where we have seasons coming up every year. People are highly anticipating and probably moves to a TV station, and before you know it, everyone is talking about it. Before you know it, there are talents that would even blow up on the media without you even needing to push them. And then there is that voice somewhere, there is that talent somewhere that is hiding, and then you just pick it and push it out there. You'll be a living legend. Yes, because at times, legacy is not just about building you, it's about how many people you've influenced. And you've already done a lot already. What has been that drive that has kept you going all these years? Starting a vision, bringing it to reality, holding it together for all these years. I mean, 10, we're talking about 10 years, not 10 days. 10. If I take away 10 from my age, that's like how many? I'm sure you don't want to know.
Do you have a feeding bottle?
Don't do that. Don't do that. I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Mommy, I've peed. Is that where you will be?
Come on, it's not that bad.
Okay,
it's not that bad.
Okay.
But if you had to take away 10 years from my age, that would be huge.
Okay.
And you've built this vision for 10 good years, you've been holding it together, and you're still building, you're still believing. Like, what is that motivation? Because within the 10 years, I cannot imagine how many times you've tried to give up, how many times you've tried to let go, how many times I can imagine the trauma at times, the frustration, I cannot imagine everything, but still, you speak so positive about everything. What's been your drive?
Okay. I want to start. Thank you very much. That's a great question. I would like to first of all say that everything else I want to say, or I'm going to say, it rests on the foundation of God. God first. So the drive is that God has made things possible. That's a fact. Now, there are three other aspects predominantly. There are many, but let me list this. Let me explain these three. Personally, I don't want poverty to follow my lineage. Poverty, suffering, lack, it ends here. It ends with me. I'm not going to pass that to any of my children. Yes, so it ends here. Poverty has tremendous disadvantages. I do not want to be poor, hence I work hard. Number two, my country. I am passionate about my country. I've traveled to a country before and I saw my flag and I cried. I was shocked. I cried the tears of joy. I just saw my flag and I cried. Do you know the World Cup, the African Nations Cup that we hosted?
Yeah.
When I saw that lion walk on the stadium, I cried. I said, hey, we can do this. We can be good if we want to. So I love my country and I want to create impact. I want the lives of the people of my country to be better, and our people are so disadvantaged. People are suffering in this country. There's a lot that the average Cameroonian takes for granted. There are people who don't have what to eat. They're not going to school. Some, I don't want to get emotional.
Please,
I heard a story
I don't have a tissue.
Don't worry. I heard a story last week of a lady that died because where they live, a boat goes there from time to time, once a week. So when she was in labor, it was not the day for the boat to come.
Okay.
There are people like that. There are people who die. There are people in jail because of 10,000. There's a lot that is wrong in our country. So that passion, that drive keeps me. And I am not thinking that I will change the country, but I'm thinking I can contribute one person at a time.
I will tell you that you are an inspiration for a fact.
Thank you.
And if people out there could hear your story, I think that there is somebody somewhere. There is a 19-year-old boy, there is a 19-year-old girl, or even younger than that, who could start building something, believe in themselves from scratch, and finally become president, founder, CEO. When I hear that, when I hear that, honestly, I am moved.
Those names, those titles scare me.
And they scare me too. So imagine someone just getting to believe in themselves. Just believe in yourself. You can do it. You affirm it. Then you work towards it. You can achieve it.
Absolutely.
Every dream of yours is valid.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. I hope to visit the site. I hope to visit one of the infrastructures you've built. Just maybe I can feed my eyes and feed my soul, like they say.
Yeah, you will be more than welcome. Thank you very much. It's been interesting. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.